This is Michelle with Art Print Express, and this is Anita Wolgast, a dear friend, art advocate, and mayor's wife here in Topeka, to sit down with me and let me paint her portrait while she tells her story.
Well, Michelle, what a surprise, but what fun. I just was up the street at a NOTO board meeting this morning. So to walk out here and see an artist on the sidewalk is just fabulous. John Hunter and I, as co-chairs, had worked a year on a plan for developing an arts district in this kind of would say a rundown business center that had been a vibrant center prior to the flood of 1951, and had that vision and dream of bringing vibrancy back by way of an arts district. 1st of April 2010, and we announced a press conference. Thought, well, we probably ought to offer cinnamon rolls from Brad's to entice people to come to our press conference so we get more than 5 people. We didn't need the cinnamon rolls. We had over 80 people at that press conference coming. So we had a great time that morning telling the story, telling the vision in front of Bradley's Cafe and across the street from Roebuck Jewelers, the 2 major businesses here. And we were hoping to build around their businesses with an arts district. And actually that morning we formed a partnership. We didn't know it that morning, but the superintendent of schools, Kevin Singer, at the time, said, I listened to that and I decided, oh, public schools has to be involved here. We have to be represented here, be involved. And then he talked to Dr. Farley at Washburn University and said, public schools is going to be part of NOTO. How about Washburn?
Right.
Well, the long and short of it is, after several meetings, we formed a partnership, and we were just really proud of what was happening. That we were actually making this happen in the district, to have a community art center where we give classes for children, classes for adults, classes for anyone that had an interest, and bringing the arts by way of classes to the community here around the North Topeka Business District, as well as we have people come now from all across Topeka.
Amazing.
It's fabulous there. So anyway, we're excited to be at NOTO now. We have, I wish I had a map with me, but about 24 businesses here to work together, to promote together, and all that results in a lot more attention for what they're doing and more business for them. While this was all happening, more people moving in, we were having ribbon cuttings. It was probably early in 2012 that we learned that there was a building across the street from our art center going up for sale. When they had their open house, several of us board members went through, and it actually is the historic post office up on the corner, 935 North Kansas. We walked in that building and just gasped. It was just beautiful. It'd been renovated and decorated. They had art hanging all over the place, and it stopped us in our tracks. So we just kind of felt like this has NOTO's name written on it. It's got to become a NOTO property, or somebody has to buy it that will keep the mission of the NOTO Arts District alive and keep it in that building. We talked to these sellers, and we said, would you just give us some time to see if we could find some wonderful people that might help us purchase this building. And we were incredibly blessed. One of our couples who has already given some generous money to make this district a reality agreed to give us the money to purchase the building. That was a day in history that I will forever remember.
Oh, I bet.
So at this point, then we have been working on strategic planning for how best to use that building to be fiduciarily responsible, to be responsible to the arts, to be responsible to our donors. We are so excited what can happen there. And our teachers love the classroom space. Our vision is to have the lower level for emerging artists. Short-term, lower rent for them to get established, then we'll expect them to move out and pay rent in the district, and we'll bring in more emerging artists. So in that way we plan to create sustainability, keep artists coming in, and at the same time we'll have artists in residence that we will support for probably up to a year, and that artists will work with the emerging artists to create wonderful things.
Oh, wonderful collaboration.
It is a great collaboration. So I would love to come back in about 20 years and see all the phenomenal things that have happened in this district, because it's got a good foundation, wonderful artists, wonderful businesses.
Okay, I'm gonna probably overdo this if I don't stop.
That would be me. I would
Not know where to stop.
tend to overdo.
I think I got it.